Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see the number 20 team in the country, the SMU Mustangs, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started.
25-7.
Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway.
Kick the ball.
He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Looking to pass. It's Jennings. Unloads to the wideout. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Use the play fake, now to throw. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Looking for his man in the middle. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early.
You don't get a lot of chances like that in games, guys. Take shots downfield, and when you get open, you got to finish the play. The wideout's going to wish he had that one back.
Got enough for the first. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. The Mustangs are marching down the field. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback strolling away from heat. On the run, deep down the right side.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely.
Put that one on the money.
Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Rush is on him. On the run, fires downfield. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Mustangs. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He'll bring it out. It's Williams. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Pulls and fires complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football.
Oh, he's got some space. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Back to pass, it's Simpson. The throw to the outside is complete. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. First play of the period will be a second down. Wants to go up top. Bringing the heat. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Gets rid of it. Hauls it in, the first down and more. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
Nah, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. You've seen the emphasis. Defenses are willing to give up yards now to make you kick field goals. I like this offense being aggressive. Forget the threes. We need sixes.
Alabama quickly back to the line. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Under fire. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to them.
And that goes down as an incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle box.
And to the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Looking to throw on first down. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Back to pass on second down. Unloads to the right. He's got an open man. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. To the air, it's Jennings. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on second down. Still looking on the move. It's a running room. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. And the Mustangs have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. There he goes. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. The Mustangs, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Snagged in the middle, it's Hudson. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot, the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too, but don't forget, it's easier to pick up second.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, SMU.
What up?
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we are going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
You miss media day.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Let me know. I don't. I think I gotta take chat stream off because it lags up the game. I think I gotta take chat off. I was hoping to put the chat overlay on the stream, but
looking to fire. He's taking the shot. Snags it down the right side.
I don't think I'm gonna be able to do
And the
it.
tackle is made, but not before. That completion gets them 30 plus. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. To the air on first down. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Adams. Made a defender miss. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Crimson Tide snaps it from the red zone. Looking downfield on first down. Release to the back. And his throw is incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. He's got it. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays.
Oh,
Their hope for a touchdown gone by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room. Right down the boulevard, it's good. That'll bring him to within 4. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. Coming out with it, it's Johnson. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. Moves away as he feels pressure. Stands in and takes the hit. It's caught. And what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline. Go ahead and roll the dice to start this second half. They're lined up for an onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Quickly complete. Not just hard-nosed running, that's cement-nosed running as he gets it to the 25.
And man coverage, when they get up in your face, they make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them leaning one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out-route connection, nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
This defense is there again. They keep feeding the back, and he finds no success at all. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Bama! And that one will give him the lead.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns. Yes.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Looking to throw, it's Jennings. Pressure coming. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab, it's Knight. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Man, that's an impressive play. This dude is so dominant. And I'll tell you, we don't have enough time in this broadcast to list off all the great Alabama D linemen, especially in recent years. That play right there, that reminds me of the guy I played against back in the day, Cornelius Griffin, playing on the inside of Alabama's defensive line. You knew every single time you dropped back, you were going to have that guy in your lap. He was always pushing the pocket. He was always collapsing it with his speed and athleticism and his first step. That last play right there reminds me of some of these great players we've seen on the Crimson Tide D-line here in recent years.
He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
Well, I'll tell you, it's a nice job by the quarterback there. Of course, he's right-handed, but there he is scrambling and rolling to his left. It's not easy to be accurate when you're doing it, but he's able to put that right on target for the completion.
He turns that loose down the right side. The receiver was doubled, and they picked it off. And after the interception, the nifty return gets it back inside the 45-yard line.
QB never saw the defender. He's staring his receiver down, telegraphing his throw, and the DB jumped all over that.
Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Basically, everything they've tried has worked, scoring a couple of touchdowns and a field goal on their first 3 possessions. Looking to throw on first down. That's reeled in. It's Miller. He's out of bounds at the 38-yard line.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Oh, they're after him. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
Most offensive coordinators want to be really aggressive on second and short. And I love the quarterback here. He drops back the pass thinking being aggressive. Nothing available. Scramble. Give me an easy first.
He's loose. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep.
Sigs.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Dropping back, it's Mack. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Second down, they'll go to the air. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed.
Man, we needed that so bad. We needed the football. Had to get a stop. Forcing a turnover. Best case scenario. Offense back on the field, trailing in the 4th quarter. Time to go win it.
This drive will start at the 6-yard line. Here comes the heat. Going to try to get it himself. Stumbled to the ground.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate. And you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
That's caught. It's Maryland. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? And the Mustangs come to the line in the hurry-up.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and the defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Hey, when you speed quarterbacks up like this, you hurry their thought process, they're going to make mistakes. That was a mistake there. Throwing into double coverage, obviously not something you want to do. Could have been worse. Nice job by the defense.
The Tide crowd rolling noise down on the Saban field on third down. Back to throw, it's Jennings. Quickly complete. Still running at the 40. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
What a play call in a 2-minute situation. They find the shot opportunity, and they take advantage of it, flipping the field. They've now put themselves in a chance to come back and win this thing.
The Mustangs are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw again. Buying some time as he moves left. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment.
Every possession later in the game means so much more. You start getting in the fourth quarter, one-possession games, QB drops back and makes these first downs. These extra set of downs now become so much more important late in these ball games.
Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Singleton. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And that is a perfect job by this defense. Like, you can give up those little small gains all the way down the field. The clock is your friend. You don't want to give up big plays. Don't want to give up those first downs and just make that clock run.
They go to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Well, the interesting thing about a run here trailing late is the defense isn't expecting it. That's the good news. Bad news, though, is you're still trailing. You need to score quickly, which means you need to be throwing the football right now.
Wants to throw on third down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Mustangs! They've got the lead here in the fourth.
Man, and just what the doctor ordered. You needed a big play to go out there and try to take the lead, and you find your receiver out wide. He runs by the DB. Nice throw, nice catch. You got the lead.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll send the back in motion. Looking for a man. It's Mack. Caught over the middle. It's Cuevas. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Pocket breaking down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
They'll rush to the line. Clock stop for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. That's caught. It's Cuevas. There he goes. Offense will use a timeout with 28 ticks remaining.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you could tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
The Tide with the 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Defense gets the timeout call. 20 seconds left on the clock. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Leaves it with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense uses a timeout. The clock stops with 17 seconds left. A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on third down. They'll run it from the gun. Gets it past the marker. And the ball's on the ground. And what a break to get that football back. At this juncture, that would have been catastrophe. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Now all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and certainly it was a memorable one.
No doubt about it. I think there were a lot of eyeballs watching this game, not just fans.
Welcome, everyone, to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Baylor Bears, taking on the 12th-ranked team in the land, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollock from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Gamecocks will kick it away to start us off. Hauls it in inside his 20, and here he comes. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. This crowd trying to show them what it's going to be like all day in this house. To the air, it's Robertson. Scrambling away. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
And that's the look in man coverage you can throw the hitch route against, right? When the receiver's got a little bit of access, so he's got some room to work with. Against press, you're risking a pick six. So good decision there by the Q, knowing that was a good look to throw in there.
On third down, going up top. The short hands, it's Prentice. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be fourth down.
You gotta love
going
that.
for
On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up fourth and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and sell it.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it.
Oh.
And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense.
That's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field possession. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint.
And the ball is free on the pitch. Flying down the left side. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it.
And you did the right thing, right? Offensively, everything worked out well. I ran the time, and the quarterback keeps the football, making a big play down the field, and a great job by the defense, securing the tackle and making him cough the football up down the field.
Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28. First down. To throw, it's Robertson. Here's a heat. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that set.
So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Makes the grab. It's Washington. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. As the rooster crows, they are getting cocky and cockier on 3rd down here. Got it in the middle. It's Brown. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. The Bears are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. To the air on 1st down. He caught it. Brought down after the catch at the 4-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal.
Look, I know this offense didn't have the opening drive of the game they would have liked, but the defense now came away with a massive takeaway. Now you're seeing how that affects the offense. They're playing with a little bit of a pep in the step. Nice throw there, getting the first down. This offense all of a sudden looks a whole lot different than what they did the last time out.
They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback keeps it. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
3rd and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. Back to throw, it's Robertson. Makes the grab on the left. And the defense knocks him down immediately behind the line.
Man, that is not the 3rd down execution you want. Trying to get it to a playmaker so he can make plays. He gets nowhere, actually loses yards, and brings up a 4th down.
And they're going to try this on 4th down. They need a full 5 yards to get it into the end zone, but they'll go for it on 4th down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, trying to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
Hand off from the shotgun. Turning on the Jets. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. 1st and 10 from their own 17. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Get it out on the screen. Wide open spaces. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. They've come out with answers on this possession and now another first down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quick screen to the speedster line. And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the first down.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to. Great job by the wide receiver finding that hole, and the quarterback throwing a strike.
Quarterback floating away from pressure. It's picked off, and they ruined the drive with a turnover. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Looking to throw, it's Robertson. Got a man, it's Cameron. Hey, what about that move to pick up a couple of extra yards? He's down at the 38. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Finds his man. It's Washington. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Washington. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Grab near the marker, it's Prentice. And the Bears will keep this drive going. Been tough to find the end zone here in the first half, but the ball's in plus territory. 1st and 10, under a minute to go.
Took you so long to get home.
On first down. Got it behind the line. It's Washington. He'll get it inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39 before he goes out of bounds.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football, distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it
not
right
that
there.
you're, available for when I get home anyways.
Makes the grab.
Really?
And he will score. Touchdown, Bears.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Wants to throw. It's Sellers. He's going to let it go. Makes the grab right down the middle. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw on first down. Lets it fly. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after
Come
throwing
on.
the pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Throwing on the run. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. The Bears will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Fires left. Complete downfield. The sophomore making a big play and hauling in that pass. The Gamecocks want to move quickly.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to two. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
He wants to go deep. And he makes the catch inside the 25.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. The give to the back. Runs through a tackle. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
This quarterback part of their running game. He breaks a tackle. Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. They'll move the wide receiver. Now on the move. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And here they come going for the first down on 4th and 2. Scanning the field, it's Sellers. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. They'll start this drive going to the air. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. Grabbed over the middle. It's Prentice.
I really like the slot receiver. I understand he's not the biggest guy in the world, but he just runs really good routes, and he's always under control. He can run option routes. He can run double moves. He does a great job cutting, and he's dangerous after the catch. Nice weapon to have working the middle of the field.
They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Washington. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. They'll give it to the back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Looking for a man. It's Robertson. Fires to the big fella. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. They'll try to run for it. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Going for it on fourth down late in a tie game. This is a huge play. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. And the Bears line it up with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
All right, you're at a point in the game now where you've got to go. You need to get down the field and score points. I'm all for running the football, but in this part of the field, you...
Touchdown, Baylor! They move on top here on the 4th.
Critical juncture of the game late, and you're trying to find your best one-on-one matchup to take advantage of. Of course, it's the tight end. With his size, his wingspan, and his athleticism, really good decision by the quarterback at a crucial juncture in this game.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. To the air, it's Sellers. Bringing the heat. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. And the Gamecocks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Quarterback extends the play. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40.
Well, they're running 4 verticals down the field, and the quarterback's just hoping one of those matchups can win, but you got to give the defense credit. They were ready for it on the back end, and that is a massive interception late in this game with the score so close.
Huge interception. The 2-minute drill a lot of times decides the football game, and this defense, man, you could tell they were ready for 4 verts. They played deep. They read the quarterback's eyes. They break on the football, and they probably end this football game.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. This one's complete. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. To pass. Quickly to the tight end. Almost had a lot more room there, but he'll go out of bounds at the 36.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping 3rd downs management. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Great job by the defense there. They weren't surprised by that play call there on 3rd and short. They were expecting pass. They took everything away and forced the incompletion.
Makes the grab past the marker. And the offense falls on the football, but they are short of the line to gain. It'll be a turnover on downs. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game.
A shot toward the end zone. Intercepted to stop the threat. With yet another unranked team taking down a ranked opponent. Does a portal help level this out a little bit where it's really difficult to know which team should be ranked in the first place?
I think the portal certainly helps at the end.
Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see the number 23 team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on a team from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Sooners will put total leather and we'll get started.
You get one more dub.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Lucas. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Quarterback may change this route. To the air, it's Castellanos. Under fire. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And I think this offense was looking for a reason to ignite the home crowd, coming out on first down, throwing the football, but the defense was ready. Nice job getting to the quarterback, making a big sack on the first play of the game.
Trying to escape and get it himself. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could.
Nowadays, it's the norm. Running quarterbacks, scrambling around all over the field. Really nice job sending a message early. You're going to earn these yards. You're going to take some hits. Nice job delivering that message.
Got it in the middle. It's McCoy. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Right there, I think you need a better play call. You got to help your quarterback out a little bit because the throw has got to at least make it to the sticks. On that last play, you're basically trusting the guy to make a few dudes miss in order to go pick up that first down. I think you need to start being a bit more aggressive.
Converts on fourth down, still going. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. Wants to go up top on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. All wideouts, no backs. They just keep firing. Has to throw this off his back foot. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
And the offensive coordinator here is really trying to stay aggressive and take a shot. Obviously, the offense couldn't click on that one. But later in the game, if I'm this offense, I'm continuing to stay aggressive. Keep the foot down on the gas pedal.
Spits it out to the back. Complete out of the backfield. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
What's my overall record?
Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9.
6.
Looking downfield, it's Mateer. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. And another big play from a Sooner receiver. We've seen that before. Some places you might get grades like C, D, all A+ here.
And he grabbed it like a lamb and serving up busted chops like you've seen this offense do.
They don't even have Landon Thomas in.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running a football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Gonna swing it on second down. Finds his man. It's Parrish. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound, the war chant on third down at the dome.
Whatever, man. Sure. Sure, throw me the ball.
They've got a first down here to open the period. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Gibson. Stop is made at the 8, but it'll be enough to set up a first and goal.
And when this quarterback is in a rhythm, this offense is really hard to stop. You've seen that on this drive. He's 3 for 3, but they're also running the ball well. Everything they're dialing up right now is working.
They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
Oh.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Second and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches, who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody.
Lets it go to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
You simply don't see that very often. A quarterback of this guy's caliber missing a guy wide open in the end zone. He makes those throws in his sleep.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. So they will eschew the short field goal attempt and instead try to score from the 5 on fourth down. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And I love the play design here. The ball is designed to come out of the quarterback's hands quickly. He finds his big-time target for the touchdown.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They went 54 yards on that last touchdown drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's Lucas. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Back to pass, it's Castellanos. Using his feet to buy time. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Knowles headed quickly to the line. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. Now on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completion strung together.
He'll throw on third down. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
I know this offense has gone for it a couple times early in this game on 4th down, guys, but with this field position, I'd be surprised if they decided not to punt the football away here. You're just too backed up. You can't risk not getting it and just gifting your opponent great field position.
The offense in its own end still needing a couple of yards for the first down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on 4th. He's got it. First down and more. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. After picking up the first down, they still have to move quickly here. Wants to throw again.
Oh, and I love that play call on 4th down. You know, the entire defense was zoning in.
Oh, out of space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Knowles will snap it on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Castellanos. Looking for the end zone. Pick off to stop the threat.
Not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You know, you play defense for a reason. A lot of the wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. On the move, it's Ott. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29.
Coach, Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Leaves it with the running back. Still on his feet at the 40. It's a seam wide open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
And he'll get behind those pads and deliver the blow and get it down to the 44. And the Sooners racing to the line in a hurry up. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Trying to make magic with his feet. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Looking to throw on first down. Now adjusting. On the move to the right, looking for a big one. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners!
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot
What's
on
going
the
on?
gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
I mean, that's the bad guys. The bad guys.
He'll bring it out. It's Lucas.
Oh,
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop
That was a
at the
touchdown.
19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Castellanos. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Bounced right back to them. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
hell no, man.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. From his end zone, he'll have to get rid of it. Throws to the tight end. Got him, and nobody's close. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. One more snap coming before halftime. Looking to throw on first down. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Looking for more room. Touchdown,
What am I doing?
Oklahoma. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick six. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop
It's
between these
not
two teams
lucky.
right
It's
now.
just dumb
No
as
doubt,
hell.
when your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on
He's
point,
dumb.
reading their scouting report, making big plays.
And he puts through the extra point. I guess they're trying to send a message to start this second half, lined up for an onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Well, they're trying to pounce on their opponent with the lead in the second half, trying to steal a possession, but give the return team credit. They may not have been set up perfectly for that onside kick, but they're Johnny on the spot, and now their offense is licking their chops, hoping to go down and score.
Tackled at the 31. They'll give him 6 on the play.
It's got to feel
myself
good as an
2
offense
million
knowing that
times
early in
further
the
than
drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Back to pass. It's Mateer. He's moving out of the pocket.
Same split.
And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. The Sooners will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And the defense stuffs the run, and the ball will remain at the 2.
You gotta have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm gonna start, and I'm gonna stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can.
Touchdown Sooners! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
I'm going to spread you sideline to sideline with all my speed, make you cover the whole field. Nice job by the offense. Going with a little spread look, taking advantage of the speed they have on the field, and getting the big touchdown.
And the extra point makes it 28-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. He'll bring it out. It's Lucas. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're in the 3rd quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive, and they've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small.
Going for it all. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Dropping back, it's Castellanos. He'll take another shot here. Broken up, incomplete, and nearly intercepted in the end zone. It'll be 2nd down.
This offense has had some struggles early in this game so far. They're just trying to get something going, and so you take a shot. You try to find your best one-on-one matchup and see if they can make a play. The defense was ready for it.
Turning it on. Oh, he's got some space. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Seminoles in the hurry-up. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. It's complete to the right. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. The Seminoles started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida State. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
I need a little turnover.
They'll put this one in play. 1st snap of the drive from the 25. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
He takes a chance and fires it across the field.
And that is going to haunt this quarterback. He had his receiver running a deep route. He was open, and the QB overthrew him. Man, that sucks.
To the air, it's Mateer. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Rolling, throwing, looking right. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
Well, this defense ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Opening play of the drive from the 39. He'll start this drive going to the air. Moves around to clear up the vision.
Oh, way.
Off for the third time today.
And talk about being an impact player for his defense. That's now his second interception in this game. Time and time again, when they've thrown his direction, he's come up with a big play. And in a tight game like this, those 2 interceptions, that is massive for this defense.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Got his man downfield. Across the 25, he's got room. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And after that last touchdown toss, look out, Baker Mayfield record could be going down for single-game touchdown passes.
Yeah, and you think of all the great quarterbacks and the records that they put up with the Sooners, man. It's impressive. And this guy having himself a day, spreading the ball around, touchdowns palooza. What a nice day.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lucas. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking to throw, it's Castellanos. The sweet feet buy a little time. Looking down the left side. And that shot downfield falls incomplete, and that's how we'll wrap up the third quarter. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
The offense came into this game knowing that for them to win, they were going to have to make some big plays throwing the football. That just has not been the case. Here in the fourth quarter, they've been held to less than 200 passing yards, and that's really the story of the game, guys.
The throw. Another incompletion on third down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Runs through the tackle. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down.
Man, as a defense, you're like, oh, they're going to draw us offside. We're going to draw us offside. They're not going to go for it. They go for it, and you get the big stop. You've set your offense up. You've turned.
Throws toward the end zone. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
He loves that celebration.
This guy is special. What a target and what a knack for finding the end zone. He might just rewrite the record book before he's done in Norman.
Man, that's a famous record book. We could go down the list of so many big-time players just in the last several years, whether it's Hollywood Brown, CeeDee Lamb. We can keep going with the list goes on and on and on, but just guys that make plays and quarterbacks that trust their receivers. Because you know why? Because they do that.
Coming out with it, it's Lucas. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the direct snap, it's Williams. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Throws for the tight end. Finds space on the right. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Couldn't hang on to that one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes, almost had the 4th. It'll be second down. Fires to the right. Makes a connection. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? The Seminoles with the 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Castellanos. That is just a sideline credit. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. And the Seminoles want to pick up the tempo. Looking to throw again. Caught near the sticks. It's White. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Wants to throw on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6. Safe to say the offense could have used a few more plays like that earlier in the game.
Too little, too late. At least you got something going. You got some kind of rhythm. The offense put some points up. And man, if they'd have started a little bit better, they might have a chance to be a little bit more in this ballgame.
That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation. He'll take a shot. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. This is an absolute blowout. Go ahead and have a day at the wideout position. You stack up some games like this, and you can take down D.D. Westbrook's record of 17 touchdowns in a season.
Man, I just want to play in this offense if I'm a receiver across the country. I know every year Oklahoma's going to spread the ball around, throw it around. You're going to have plenty of opportunities, and he is cashing in those opportunities with just touchdowns.
He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw, it's Castellanos. He wants a big play here late. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock. Going for it all. He's got it in the end zone for another touchdown, and this is a full-fledged beatdown.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And the extra point is good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Someone else would already quit.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Lucas. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. To the air on 1st down. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
He thinks
And man,
he's
is
so
that
good.
just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in it.
Oh, ball's out. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
Man, what a big-time play for this defense. Backed up, they come
This is
after the
comedy
quarterback,
right now.
and they get a hit, and it's a physical one. Get the football out, and man, do they set their offense up.
And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Lucas. And he puts it up inside the 20.
Wow, they narrowly avoid disaster there. They fumble the kick return, and if that goes to the other team, all the momentum is no longer with them. So a nice job being able to pounce back on that. And the head coach breathing a huge sigh of relief.
Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Dropping back, it's Castellanos. And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. Got some room to run. Touchdown Sooners. The defense does the work itself.
I
with
hope
a
he
pick
feels
six.
good about himself.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it.
14.
He'll bring it out. It's Williams. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Going right to work up top. He's taking a deep shot. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. I'm sorry you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous party. A late touchdown.
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands
Yeah,
on the field most
you
of the
know,
time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers
I
of the
got
football.
down
The first guys, what
35.
do? They go block.
After I
They
threw
go blow
that
somebody
pick.
up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground, and most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Rolling right and going deep. Oh, he dropped it.
After I had it 28-7,
Right on the money.
and the
You
ball
just have to make that
could have
catch.
done
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the
at least
score.
down
They're not worried
28-14.
about early and down, still trying to execute their
Yeah.
offense, still trying to make big plays, and they've had a great day so far.
You're gonna just snowball.
Back to throw, it's Mateer. He's not afraid to go deep. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. Well, they say you win a few, you lose a few, and some get ranked.
That usually doesn't happen. I'll play one more just to get that taste out of my mouth.
Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Irish. South Bend, Indiana, beneath the Golden Dome and Notre Dame Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the 5th-ranked team in the land, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Seminoles will kick it away to start.
Yeah, it's a good one.
He'll bring it out. It's Pauling. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Looking for a man. It's Carr. And as he throws, can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. Sends it downfield.
No.
Makes the grab inside the 30. Flips the field in an instant, and he has it down to the 25-yard line.
Picked.
That one is why offenses are hungry for big plays. They've got it 1st and 10, threatening inside the 30. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
How about that? That's already the 3rd target this guy has had on the opening drive of the game. He is a big factor for their success throwing the football. He's got to win the matchups. Even though that one goes incomplete, they got to keep throwing him the ball.
And he
Twitch
really
has
needed
its
to
own
hold on to that
touchdown.
one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions. You've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he will settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24. You can barely hear yourself thinking
Twitch
here.
has
They're
its
trying to
own
get this defense
touchdown.
off to a good start. They'll start this drive with a pass. Snagged in the middle. It's White. It's a running room. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. With the catch, it's McCoy.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. The defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
To the air, it's Castellanos. Grab near the marker, it's Williams. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line, a big pickup, and they are threatening. And the Noles have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to keep it in the air. Pulls it in. It's Robinson. There he goes. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose.
That works. One more. Hopefully get this dub.
Glad to have you with us from Gerald J. Ford Stadium in Dallas, home to the SMU Mustangs. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the 20th ranked team in the land, the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Mustangs will get us underway with the opening kickoff. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. To throw, it's Aller. They'll run the screen. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it, get it to your running back, and get him to the second level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
Second down, he'll throw it. Caught in the backfield, it's Singleton. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown him 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
They're going to go to the air on 30 short. They'll run the screen. The Nittany Lions get enough to move the chains. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean,
looking deep. He's got it at the 20. Touchdown, Penn State! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Man coverage.
I think a lot of people probably expected to see that, right? They're playing on the road, and you know this is going to be a hostile environment, but they've got the better players, and we've seen that before. And there was no hesitation. The opening drive, they go right down the field, they score a touchdown, and they made a statement.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Back to throw, it's Jennings. Taking a shot on the first play. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
Looked to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. And if that means you got to turn around.
He's got it along the sideline. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's at the... And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, SMU. The extra point here would tie the game. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
Yeah, we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, tune up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
Like 2 man against 8. Ooh, what?
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Going for the big play. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. And it's going to be a pick six. Touchdown Mustangs. That's one of those plays you put a highlighter beside it, can really swing a game.
100%. There's a couple plays a game when you go back and you look, you're like, man, that changed the whole outcome.
All right, let me stop using gate.
Unbelievable play by the defense, not just to get the turnover, to score the points off of it.
Feel like you got it.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Singleton.
Everything you got.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
Wow, man.
A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Direct snap. It's Reynolds. Found a little room out of the Wildcat that time, just short of the first down. The Nittany Lions with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw, it's Aller. Trying to set up the screen. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back. But man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
A strike downfield. Oh, he found a space on the right. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And he loses the football. Almost a disaster on that return, but they jump on it and they'll maintain possession. First play of the drive comes from the 22. They'll start this drive going to the air. Looking to the big tight end. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Man, and we're seeing the tight end used more and more in the passing game. You see him moving inside. You see him moving outside. You see him moving in the box to block people. So here they put him in the slot and just have a nice little pitch and catch session.
Takes a hit as he fires. Got him downfield. They finally make the stop, and what a fantastic way to finish off this first quarter after that play. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Wants to throw. It's Jennings. Makes the catch. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Now on 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. The Mustangs moving quickly to the line. Using the quick game. Touchdown, SMU! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Defense has to be better on the back end. They knew this offense was going to come out, and they were going to challenge them. They were going to try to push the ball vertically down the field. They've now given up 2 touchdown passes in this game. They've got to shore up their play in the back half.
Coming out with it, it's Martin. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They they've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Motion from the back. Wants to go up top on first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Blasted as he lets it go. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. So much for the tough field position. One play and you're already to the 35. Looking downfield on first down. The screen, and watch out. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half. The referee signal for the 2-minute timeout. The Nittany Lions with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll run play action. Here comes the heat. He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Here's the pressure. That's caught. It's Ross. He won't get there. It'll bring up fourth down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Fourth and a long way to go, but the offense is going to give it a shot. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unloads to the wideout. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. Gets away from one. Finds some space. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery.
And talk about getting excited just to lose it again. The offense gets the first down. You got enough yards, but what do you have to do? You got to take care of the football. You can't cough it up. The defense forces the fumble, recovers it, takes all the wind and all the momentum back to their side.
How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down?
And the QB just makes it look easy. Drop back, surveys the field, makes the correct decision, throws the ball where his receiver can catch it, doesn't put it in harm's way. That's a really good quarterback.
He's loose. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
Win 28. Cool. I'm out later.